Okay, so overwhelmingly the games I play on stream are blind, games I've ever played before, but unfortunately I did play Braid in 2008, back when it first came out, 17 years ago. This is a really, really long time ago. Kind of horrifying. But because it was so long ago, I don't remember any of the solutions of the individual puzzles. That's all going to be new-ish to me. I remember the design space of Braid with the time travel mechanic. I remember the main story. I remember the ending. I remember the hidden star puzzles, which I probably won't be doing as part of this playthrough. And I'm going to be talking about all of that, as well as my general opinion of Jonathan Blow throughout. But I like this game. It's really good. I'm excited to play it on stream so that we can talk about it together. But this is not a blind playthrough, just heads up. I don't know if the audio balance is all right, so once we get going here, please let me know if it's too loud or quiet. It looks pretty quiet right now, so I'm going to turn it up. Definitely jumped right on The Witness, knowing nothing about it, just on the reputation of Braid, and really enjoying this game. So you start in World 2. So it's maybe a touch louder than I was hoping. Let's go down a bit. Tim is on a search to rescue the princess, snatched by a horrible and evil monster. Tim made a mistake. If you don't want to be spoiled for Braid's story, don't watch the stream, because I'm going to talk about it right now. I like the twist using the rewind mechanic to suggest that Tim is actually the monster all along, and he's the one chasing after the princess. Kind of a neat little twist on, you know, your Super Mario save the princess idea that maybe she doesn't want saving. All the Mario imagery in this is quite good. Take two-person combine all their collected copies and merch of this game. Would it be called Brady Punch? Jeez, Jan. The things I admire most about this game is probably one of the earliest games where I started to really notice design space. It really feels that Jonathan Blow's approach to level design is to come up with his core mechanics and then ask, okay, what levels exist that are implied by those mechanics? And I don't even think this is the section that's necessarily intended to explain to you that rewinding is a thing. Your pseudo Goombas are kind of cool. Even just there, right? Like, okay, you can jump on Goombas. Sometimes you have to jump on Goombas. Is cool. And there, what if you get higher bounces, right? If you jump on multiple Goombas in succession. This is a re-release of the game. It looks basically the same. Maybe the textures are just higher quality. I think it also is supposed to have like a commentary track. I probably won't do that here. I haven't done any commentary track playthroughs on stream, but I'd be interested to hear Jonathan Blow's thoughts. He's a frustrating creator, in my opinion. I think he is legitimately quite brilliant. Is this one of the shenanigans where, like, you can create a platform for the Goomba to walk across? Seems familiar. Oh, right, I can rotate these. Okay. Let's see now. Might not even explicitly be a shenanigan. It might be like how you're supposed to just solve this one. If that's the case, I'm kind of impressed. Okay. I think that up there is the infamous extremely slowly moving cloud. We were talking the other day about how I think that, like, comedy, gags, and jokes are really important to good level design. Like, a lot of what I enjoy about video games is feeling like the developer is constantly doing things that are analogous to gags. set up an expectation and then subvert it. And that I think that The Witness is an extremely funny game. It's constantly doing stuff that fucks with you and makes you shake your fist and go, Jonathan Blow, right? I think this is a screen where I'm intended to learn about time travel, that I'll accidentally kill this Goomba too early and then have to rewind to unkill it, right? So, like, I bring that up to say that I think that that cloud is a gag, right? It's Jonathan Blow kind of poking fun at the idea of going for 100% completion in the first place. Like, it's obviously silly. So I don't think it's fair to say that Blow is completely humorless, but I don't think he has the necessary, like, I don't know, self-deprecating quality in a lot of his jokes. I think the concept of a ridiculous poison swamp in a Souls game is, like, fundamentally funny and kind of self-effacing on the part of the developers. This one I have to, like, time my landing on the Goomba exactly right or something. Okay, cute. I like that the rewind mechanic is at once a clever puzzle concept and also a way to not have brutal consequences for failure. Oh, too early. There we go. Here's where you're almost certain to learn about it, I suppose, the time mechanic, if you hadn't already somehow. There we go. I have to hide in here, I think. Got your piranha plants, just cute. And your castle with the flag. Okay. Let me go back and do the puzzle. This little fast travel, we appreciate that. I like that it's set up so that you need to come back to that puzzle piece. Okay. Yeah, that's good shit. That's good shit. I like that he does the mindfuck stuff. It feels pretty satisfying. I think you're likely to detect it here as well. It's probably too high. I don't know if I actually have to get the Goomba to cross or if I can just jump across with it. Hey, Bucky, how you doing? I think I need the Goomba I need to get across if I want to do the stupid cloud, right? But otherwise I can just put this in the center and then jump across. I'm not going to do the star puzzles. Try to acknowledge the ones that I remember. I remember that one. I remember one where there's like a secret star in the puzzle piece in the corner, and if you fuck it up, you can never, you like have to restart your save to be able to get it after that. That's good shit though. You know, I guess the reason I do need the Goomba is to get him down here to get the one in the corner. Okay. There we go. Cute. Very good. Okay. Around there. Cool. Exit current world. Fantastic. World 3. Tim left the princess behind. He thought they'd been cultivating the perfect relationship. Reversing all those mistakes. They would not touch her. I do kind of like the idea that the different worlds are related to the story out here. Okay, so the idea is, what if something was immune to time travel, right? Which is a good idea. I like that this screen immediately teaches the concept to you. So, like, if things can be immune to time travel, what does it mean if a key is immune to time travel, right? There and back again. How's the audio balance now, by the way? And now we need to rewind it as much as we can. Speed it up 8 times. Okay. Okay, and then the level title is our clue. Now, we already have these cloud platforms. What if some of them are immune to time travel? And so the objective is to get them in and out of phase with each other. I think a lot of designers approach level design this way, that they make, they come up with some idea and they're like, okay, what levels can I get out of that? It's kind of like a bottom-up approach to level design. But Jonathan Blow's level design was important for me because it was the first time I noticed it. In 2008, I was like 21. Is that right? I think that's right, yeah. Okay, so the key and the door are not immune to time travel. But the switch is, which is interesting. So this one has to do with the keeping the Goomba from dying so the Goomba can collect the key. Let's see. Now we have to be careful here because the key is not immune to time travel as it was the first 2 times. Having obtained the... It looks like they put a little green aura around the puzzle piece, which is interesting because I can reclaim the key after getting that, right? Okay, yeah. Cool. So I think the bit here is we walk up on top of this because it is immune to time travel. so that when I go back and flip the switch, I'll rewind and be floating in the air above where the puzzle piece is, right? I guess if I were smarter, I would have done that in such a way that I could just exit after that. I could do this too, that works. I guess I didn't need to use the key on something else. I associate this game with the Xbox Live Summer of Arcade. Maybe, I'm pretty sure it was on Xbox Live, because I remember playing it with family and friends at the time on the Xbox. This, like Castle Crashers, Limbo. Okay, so I think I may have already fucked up here. So the Goomba is immune to time travel, but the projectiles are not. It's quite clever. Good. Teaches us that the piranha plant can kill the bunnies. I guess those already happen to be in phase with each other, which is necessary for me to possibly get to this puzzle piece. There's a long enough gap. But if I die, I reset that. I would have had to have gone more quickly. Oh, I got him lined up again. Shit. Jonathan Blow is an incredibly talented game designer. I find him deeply frustrating because I don't like to use the word pretentious really to describe any art if possible. I think most people who overuse the word pretentious are engaging in anti-intellectualism and not just engaging with earnest art. But if there is a game designer that I think that word is appropriate for, it's Blow. Even though he's really, really talented and his games are really, really good, holy shit, is he frustrating sometimes. Okay, so like the bit here is I need to basically restart the stage once I fail that, right? Because I can never undo the vertical thing. Oh, it's because I should not if I rewind it all, I cause a problem, is what they're trying to explain here. So I could simply just wait at the door for the platform to come out. Let's do that. Be careful about the bunny, though, because it's kind of dangerous. I'll try to kill it here. Okay, should be fine to just chill now, I think. I have yet to successfully articulate what it is about Blow that is frustrating to me. I know a lot of people share this concern. Where it's like, I desperately want to get and like the weird videos and audio clips in The Witness. Like, that kind of shit is usually really up my alley, but it just doesn't come across as earnest or vulnerable when I play that game. Maybe vulnerability is the problem. I feel like Jonathan Blow has a lot of art that affects him, and he wants to do the same thing, but he really doesn't want to make himself vulnerable. And it's kind of like comes with the territory. You're gonna do something weird, you just kind of need to own it, accept that some people aren't gonna get it, you know, and that's okay. Back up and check this ladder over here. Pretentiousness wouldn't be a useful concept if it didn't exist. Okay, so the door is immune to time travel, which means that when I open it, I can rewind and regain the key. Cute. Now we have a similar idea. So what's the catch? Guys can get phased with each other. This key's immune to time travel, which means I can bring it back up with me. So if the key is immune to time travel, but the door is not, then the problem is that if the key is used to unlock a door, I can't reclaim it. It'll remain consumed. This key I can get back after using it. So I think we actually want this key instead. I don't know that I can swap, though, after I've already done the rewinding, unless if I rewind to when I was possessing a different key. Hold on. I think that's the right answer, because then I can open this and then reclaim the key and then open this and get the puzzle piece. Okay. He does story beats like that. Can't understand if he's trying to actually say something meaningful or he's just fucking with you. I think there's a lot of the stuff in The Witness where it's like, I get it. Like, it's not particularly deep. Like, he really likes the video of, I forget what it's called, but the one where you, like, are trying to bring a candle across a courtyard, right? And it keeps blowing out and you have to walk back and start over. Like, he saw that and it was meaningful to him. And, like, I get it. It's a meaningful clip. I understand why it was made in the first place. But I don't think you can just put the clip in your game and be like, okay, I did an art. It's like... Okay, let me try to kill everything here so that I don't get stuck again and have to do the whole thing over again. It's a problematic puzzle piece that you don't keep after rewinding. Well, I think that's deliberate. I get what he's doing with that, I guess. I guess everything he's doing is definitely deliberate. Oh, actually, we don't want to get this key at all. Can I put it away? Okay. Yeah. He comes across to me like he's not as bad as, like, you know, your typical kind of tech bro who has disdain for the arts and thinks that STEM is all you need to interact with reality. Like, clearly he has been affected by great art and it's reached him emotionally, and he has the kind of the STEM chops to make a really good video game, you know. I was sad to hear that he didn't really like or responded negatively to the looker, because okay, this is one of the hidden stars, right? It's like this plate, if you put it in the wrong section of the screen, makes a star outside the level. I guess I'll save this one since it's missable, just to try to demonstrate it if it's the one I remember. There. Okay. So I like the idea that you have to die here at least once in order to claim that key. It's clever. A lot of good little mindfuck moments like that. This is the new boyfriend, who seems like he's fine, actually. It's Tim who sucks. So he stays damaged. Oops. even if I can reclaim the chandeliers. So that's a bit here. I think this game does a much better job at being vulnerable than The Witness, because I think like the basic premise of like, hey, I broke up with my girlfriend, what if actually I'm the bad guy the whole time, is, I mean, kind of inherently vulnerable, right? And good. And it's thematically, tonally resonant with the actual video game, which is really cool. But then there's like this weird kind of hoity-toity invulnerability to The Witness that I find very frustrating. It's like, it seems like you can do it, man. Did I already kill a Goomba I wasn't supposed to kill? Hold on. Oh, this platform ignores time travel. Okay, I see. So what I probably need to do is manipulate time in some specific way to make sure that I'm floating above the platform. Okay. Okay, get it. Yeah, man, I forgot about the atomic bomb stuff. That kind of sucks, doesn't it? I kind of hate that, actually. That, ugh. There's media that came out in 2017 that's maybe the best thing I've ever put in my brain that I don't shut up about, that involves the atomic bomb actually as part of the story. So it's way after this game came out. Maybe you stole it from Charlotte Blow. But it does such a better job of incorporating that into a very like vibes-based surreal story that is vulnerable and the audience has to like catch up to and be on board with. I don't feel like Blow is asking me to surrender to his art, right? Like it feels like he's dragging me into his art, if that makes sense. It's not just he's just presenting it. It's like you either get it or you don't. Okay, so I think in order to get that puzzle piece, I now have to rewind all the way back to the beginning with the platform in place. Well, I guess not all the way, because I have to get the key somewhat early. But I think I can do it now. I'm curious if there's already a shenanigan I'm forgetting with the key here, because I think if I go here as fast as possible, I'm still gonna have a timing problem. Okay, so maybe this one is just coming into the room from the other side, bringing a different key over here. Yeah, I think the atomic bomb stuff is kind of removes the clarity of purpose. It feels like it might be there just to like, oh, here's another interpretation. It's like, yeah, but that's not really what the game's about, right? Come on, man. Like, me and my wife one of our favorite bands is Muse. Just makes some really great music. Okay, if I'm on this platform, I am immune to time travel. I see. So I need to put that back up and then go back around. Clever. I like Muse a lot. I think they make great music, but Matt Bellamy is a really funny songwriter because he seems to want to simultaneously make all of his songs about like a scientific concept resisting an authoritarian government and like a relationship. Like, that's the perfect Muse song in his mind. I need to be all those three plausibly at the same time. And as a result, all three concepts are, like, lesser because of his desire to make it plausibly interpretable as any of those three. It's like, come on, man, like, be more specific about your anti-authoritarian stuff, or be more specific about the relationship stuff. Yeah, clarity of purpose would be vulnerability, right? Yeah, so, like, the bit is that this looks like the bottom of a star. Right, I think I remember this one. And then... oh, is it, like, extra hard to see now? Oh, no, I see it, I see it. I like this one. I think this one's really good. I think it's very clever. They're honestly all good. The slow cloud is good, too, even though it's, like, very rude. All right, and then, like, we're still not done because I have to get up to it, right? So I have to remember that we did this bit, this platform. That's good. I like it. I'm not gonna complain about it. Okay. I feel like, you know, there's a lot of other great creators who don't struggle with vulnerability at all, and if you did something for them like the Looker, that they would be over the moon about it. It would be their favorite thing. I mean, you play the Looker and it's like so obviously like a love letter to the witness. Like, you wouldn't make this unless if you really, really liked that game and you're doing it in good fun. Okay, so we're seeing alcohol again. Is this a recurring theme? World 4. Time and place. Versus long ago years. Okay, so now we're saying, if the princess exists, she will transform him and everyone. Okay, so the princess is symbolism for the thing he's trying to invent. Pick one, dude. Pick a lane. Pick a lane. I don't... There's probably an artist out there who could do both. I don't think it's you, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, you couldn't make the Looker and you didn't get the witness on some level. I completely agree with that. So now we're exploring, okay, so instead of time travel just being a button that I press, also time only advances when I move. And we're mixing it with the some things are immune to time travel idea, which is cool. Jumpman, haha. Oh, it's literally Jumpman? Cool. I feel like he could have done a lot more with the Mario commentary. It's cute. I remember being really into it when I was 21 years old. 17 years ago. Okay, I see what's tricky about this one because of the timing. I have to go around the back. That's smart. This is one of the first indie games I think I played that was very obviously like, yeah, I played another video game, right? It's really common now. It's even common, I think, in some AAA games. Like, you'll just do like achievement titles or something that references other games. it's a thing that's super common and has been super common in like filmmaking, right? To reference movies that inspired you. Okay, so that key will be destroyed if I'm not careful about it here. Gotta make sure I grab... Oh, because I'm going right to left. I fell into his trap. Jonathan Blow, you motherfucker! Okay, but it's a good trap, so... Let's go clear the stage and then come back. You got me. Now that is a gag. That is a humorous joke that is in the game on purpose to be humorous, right? He knows exactly what you're gonna do with that key. He even knows that you're gonna see the key and expect bullshit and still get fucked by it. So it's good. I like that. That's what I like to see in video games. It is structured like a joke, right? You got to do this bit again, which is good. Okay, got it. Even the piranha plant down here is a joke. Or a gag. I guess it's hard, like, I joked that Jonathan Blow is humorous and that, like, the witness is funny on accident. It's not funny on accident. I just don't know if he knows that what he's doing is jokes, right? Oh, okay. Yeah, so clearly the further I get in the game, the less I remember it. So the bit is that I can bounce on this guy repeatedly because as I'm moving left, he's reviving. That's clever. I get higher and higher jumps every time I bounce on him. Get the... A little struggling with the dexterity requirement here, though. I think part of it is that I can get this other Goomba on a different, like, phase if he's moving back and forth off of those walls there. Let's see. Not high enough. Yeah, I think that's eventually part of the solution, but I'm not going to stress about doing it here. There's no way for me to move further to right there. That reverses this. Maybe I literally need to. I know I can do this, right? I may as well. We're gonna get this key up here at some point. Okay. So I can bring them back to life from here. I see. But the bit is I can't jump over this one. Okay. but it needs to be in that loadout. Okay, so I don't think I'm supposed to do that. So let's see. So I can revive this guy. Then I can just jump here, and then he'll go grab the key for me. Which is immune to time travel, so wherever it ends up is where it ends up. Preferably it ends up somewhere where I can get it, though. So, like, if I pick it up, for example, it'll continue with me. Okay, got it. So I guess bouncing on the left wasn't actually part of the stage. Got it. I love that he does this a lot, too. I think this specific screen, he revisits it a bunch of times with different ideas for the same puzzle. So this is great. This might be my favorite screen in the game. This one I actually do remember the solution to because it really stuck out to me. It's like, okay, you gave me... Baba Is You does this as well. It's exactly the same screen as it was before. And the player comes into the screen, they already know that the trick is that you need to jump on them in such a... You need to, like, make sure you don't kill a Goomba that you need to be able to get up to the door. But now the exact same stage has been recontextualized by the left to right thing. And now I have to kill them in a certain order to make sure that rewinding doesn't undo their deaths, right? So I think is that I have to do it leftmost to rightmost. So does this guy have to die first? No, I'll remember. Let me just go through it. There's so many Baba Is You levels that are structured just like this one. Yeah, so if that guy dies now... If I go too far to the left, I'll bring him back to life, essentially, which is not desirable. I think that the idea, though, is that because the door is green, then they all just have to die. So this guy could and probably has to be the last one that I kill because he's the furthest to the right. Because then the door will remain open even after the level is completed. So I think we go... I think we need to bounce off this guy on the way here, which won't actually cause him to die. Okay. That guy needs to stay alive because I still need him to be able to get up there. That's not enough to get up to him, is it? Because then I have to go back through here to be able to get up where he is. Yeah, it's really, really smart. This is where I say, Jonathan Blow, you're a genius. I remember the spirit of this solution, not the exact solution. So you'll have to bear with me here. That guy I think I have to do last. So I would expect it's the leftmost, and then the one slightly to the right, and then the one to the right. Okay, so let's just do that then. Spirit of a lot of those solutions. I think I can get a double bounce on this guy, though, is the bit. So I could have done it earlier. The thing that I learned on the previous screen, but then wasn't able to use very profitably. I think I can do this. Hold on. Gotta time it a little bit less stupidly. So it's going to involve the double bounce there. I still think I have to do this guy first. I think he's the most annoying to do otherwise. I had this when I first came in. I just forgot about being able to double bounce on the guy over here. Fantastic. Great puzzle. Big fan. Love that shit injected into my veins. Okay, so we got... Now, what if the piranha plants were immune to time travel? I think the idea that time moves when you do is a really, really smart idea. I guess it's basically super hot, huh? And we have to trust that he's just going to be over there. Listen for the tink sound, I guess. I think part of the idea here is that that key is green, so it'll end up wherever he dies. Yeah, okay. I don't think I need him alive after this. Hey, dickbag. Oh, this is annoying. Hold on. Let's chill for a sec. Yeah, this guy exists to make me drop my key. Doo-doo. That bunny is really fucking annoying, actually. Much more annoying than I remember. Oh, I got back up here. That makes my life easier. Okay. Right, the key is immune to time travel, so I'll continue to have it with me if I bring it back like that. The door relocks behind you. Don't think I need that bunny for anything over here. Okay, so now we have a Goomba that's immune to time travel. What's the bit with the one that's all the way over there? I see. It only goes back if I climb the ladder. Okay. But I think I have to use the rewind. I think the bit here is like you haven't actually had to use your rewind here because of the way moving left and right automatically advances time. So I think after that I have to speed rewind and get back up there. And make sure I'm standing somewhere convenient here, like here would be great. Okay. There we go. That's clever. He's really, really, really talented at baiting a specific play reaction that he wants you to have, which is great for doing jokes, right? Like, he has that kind of, like, empathy of, like, I know when the player gets here, this is what they're going to try to do, and that's wrong, and I'm going to orient the level in a way that they'll know what they did wrong once they try the thing that's wrong, but I want them to fuck up first for them to appreciate what they're supposed to do. That's brilliant. It's really, really smart, right? So why is he so fucking frustrating? I don't know. I haven't been able to articulate it in 17 years. I have to get him to stand between those because they come out too fast. Okay. Really fast cloud. Yeah, the thing that bothers me a lot of the time about video games is the feeling that there are a lot of kind of amateurish levels that are empathy voids, where it feels like the developer is not doing a good job or even an attempt at imagining what it's like to be someone who doesn't already know how their game works, right? So it's not a problem that Blow has. He's even able to take it to the next level of, like, I know how you're going to misplay my level, and that's, like, part of what I'm going for, you know? The fast cloud is good. I think the fast cloud is also intended to make you suspicious of the slow cloud. It feels like he's laughing at you and not with you. Maybe. That could be it. I always come back to my favorite example is that fucking rot swamp in Elden Ring, right? Like, every Souls game has the ridiculous poison swamp where you get poisoned every second you stand in it, and you get there and you're like, you're kidding, right? And it's like, no, I'm not kidding. No, you really have to do this. And you're like, really? It's like, no, really? And then you get to Elden Ring, and there's like a much, 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 much worse version of poison, and the swamp is like way bigger, and there's nowhere safe to stand. And it's the same thing where it's like, it feels like a prank. But it's like a good-natured prank, right? Like, by it existing in the game's telling you, like, yes, we're serious. No, this isn't a joke. Oh, this is tricky with the key. Don't worry, like, it's gonna be okay. It's kind of the unstated thing, I think, in a FromSoft game, that it's like, we really designed this so that it should be doable. I know it looks awful, but we promise you can do it. Don't worry. We believe in you. And I don't get a I believe in you from Jonathan Blow. And, like, why I don't feel that, I don't think I can tell you, because it's like a feeling that I have. I don't think he's particularly interested in building trust. Okay, because the key keeps getting rewound. All right, it's tricky. So what does this switch do? Moves this platform. So it probably has to catch the key. Okay, and then bring it back with me. The bit is I don't want to be carrying the key, right? It's just going to keep moving it back, which isn't where I want it. So there's also this launcher, which does what? Is it the source of the Goomba down here? Because the Goomba is immune to time travel. Does that mean if he's carrying the key and I start doing this, that then I can manipulate its location? I bet that's what's going on. So I bet if I kill the Goomba, it's gonna spawn. It's giving me a second before it spawns a new one, and I have to catch the Goomba with the platform. Okay, so part of that implies... I guess I probably want to have the key up there before I do this. Hold on. Miyazaki experiences the poison swamps the same way players do because execution is still needed. Puzzle game below doesn't have to go through not knowing the solutions. That's an interesting take. I mean, I guess I've gotten that like haha what a funny gag feeling from like Baba Is You, right, which is also a puzzle game. So he's able to carry the key with him, which means I can pick it up here. It's far enough to the right that I can still use it. Okay. That's good. A puzzle game should make you feel smart for solving a puzzle, but Blow's goal is to make you think he's smart for creating them. Yeah, I don't think you're wrong about that. Okay, so same bit, similar bit. He has to get in there, but he has to have the key. He has to bring the key down there, but then how do I get through both doors? Because I need to go through the door on the left. I guess it's going to involve rewinding. I'm going to have been in there at some point on the stage so that I can rewind back over there while the key is in that section. So let's go back in time. Baba doesn't have the self-important dress-up. Yeah. Like here are just some puzzles, right? Baba probably also benefits from there being a sort of inherent silliness to it. Like, I think this game is silly. Like, the Jumpman level where it's like, okay, it's obviously, you know, Donkey Kong 1 for the arcade. That's cute. It's funny. It's, like, clearly not taking itself seriously, I think. Maybe it's a mistake to think it's not taking itself seriously, and it's actually super fucking serious. So you want him to have the key here. Okay, yeah, that's a good one too, because it's a very different thing you have to do in the same screen with the same resource. So one of the things he's, in addition to being really good at baiting the wrong answer, he's also really good at, let me see how little design space I can use to do a puzzle, right? Like, we already have this one idea of the Goomba. Can I use the same Goomba for another puzzle on the same screen? It's more elegant when you're using the same Goomba than if he had to have, like, a totally separate second puzzle that wasn't using the same resources there. Oh, this is a funny bit, too. Where are you going? Poor little dinosaur? He's referencing Mario because he wants to tear it down. Yeah. It's frustrating. I feel connected to humanity because I definitely get the sense that almost everybody else shares this vibe that I have about him. Remember I had someone get a little bit frustrated because of me complaining about Jonathan Blow being pretentious in the Witness playthrough. Get what he's doing. I appreciate what he's trying to do. Holy shit, man. Is it? It's here, right? Okay. So, like, is this gesturing at abuse? Right? The ambiguity is part of it, obviously. WASDZ. I certainly wouldn't tell him he's not allowed to have ambiguous art. I really, really didn't like the little ending that you get in The Witness. Spoilers for The Witness, but the one where you he's the developer and he wakes up and he sees the dots everywhere. It's like, yeah, man, I get it. But you're like, he goes on way too long. He doesn't know that, he doesn't like trust me to have gotten what he's saying, right? Like, yeah, man, the little circles and the lines, it was all made up and you made me think it mattered. That's cool. Shut the fuck up. Like, I got it. All right, I forget what the shenanigan is here. Oh, shadow me. Okay. That's clever. My criticism of him during The Witness was tamer than afterwards. Probably. I had really, really positive memories of this game and almost nothing negative to say. I don't remember the specific mechanics of how this works. So you go hit it. I see, okay. It's basically triggering a replay recording. I think he had more restraint in this game. Maybe that's not fair. Shit. Goombas get shadows too. Shadows distinct from the living Goomba. Okay. I'm curious, he hasn't done anything since The Witness, right? Other than this, I guess. I don't know if he... It seemed like he didn't take to some of the criticisms of The Witness very well. He kind of did the, like, well, if you didn't get it, then you didn't get it, and that's on you. It's not on me for not doing a better job of conveying what I was going for, you know? Shadow. Follow me from there. Okay, so he can carry the actual key. Oh, I know what to do with this one. That's really good. It's really clever. We're done. Love it. Fucking brilliant. Guy's a genius. Really great to use her early on this stage, too. Yeah, it has a lot of, like, mindfuck moments, too. Idea is that, like, my shadow can bait the bunny out here, so I can crawl up from the other side, I guess. But it's a green puzzle piece, so I keep it. Okay. Oh, did I unearn the one on the left, or am I just looking at a weird piece of screen here? No, I got it. Okay. 400-hour Sokoban game. He brags to be the longest puzzle game ever. I wonder why Sokoban. I mean, obviously there's a ton of depth to do. Like, that Monsters Expedition game I played is completely different from Void Stranger. It's completely different from Baba Is You. Is it supposed to be appealing? I see. I like that the shadow platform is distinct from the other one. Oh, you could have done it there. Okay. I need to remember how far back the recording goes here. God damn it. Oh, but now he's alive. Fuck. Okay. Look it up. I try to remember. There's like a shadow platform and the actual platform. That's how we separate them. Okay. That works. I guess like the remnant only lasts for a certain time. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so there's some kind of... So that I can bounce on my own shadow? I don't remember the answer to this one. I feel like this screen is... I really remember it, which is a bad sign, which means I was probably stuck for a long time trying to figure it out. I don't think I can jump in my own shadow. Don't remember. It's that... I need to have it kill me because that affects where it's standing? No. Just make sure that it's not jumping my own shadow. Yeah, it's not. It's not that I can still jump on it after that. He can kill my guy, but it doesn't really matter if he does. But he can bounce off me, is that the bit? That shit's really good. It's really good. I can't like completely talk shit about him because he's good, right? Fucking hell, man. But I think the shadows need to despawn before I can do it. Okay, hold on. Yeah, he's got the juice. It's undeniable that he has the juice. It's just... I'm trying to think, like, there's comparable figures in all art forms, right? You've got plenty of musicians who make incredible music, but they kind of suck as people. Or are, like, weirdos in a way that's uncomfortable and hard to enjoy their art as a result. But it's not just that he's kind of a dick. It's like a flaw with his art. And it's really hard for me to, like, articulate exactly what that is sometimes. You can open that. Thing that I could jump. Oh, I want it to not be, because I need to be able to jump on it. Okay, I think I get it. This needs to be a platform I can stand on. Yeah. Hey, motherfucker, what are you doing? You suck, man. Actually, I want to make sure that I've got plenty of time to grab this. Waste some time at the bottom. I think he can still get over there and activate the thing just fine. Oh, but I have... Fuck. God damn it. Alright. I'm gonna be a little bit more precise with my time here, I guess. I don't remember the shadow despawning so quickly, but maybe I blew through this stage pretty quickly 17 years ago and forgot about it. Probably went too far back there, but let's see. You gonna make it? There you go. No, he only moves the shadow. Shit, is that... Am I making this more complicated than it needs to be? Can I just like walk back over here? Might just be able to walk back over here. Yeah, I'm making it too complicated. That's fine. Oh, he was hoping to make a bunch of money from this to like fund his next game, and it didn't sell well. Why was he expecting... Is the only thing he offered with this the commentary? The commentary's cool. Could be encouraged to do it in like a subblock at some point in the future, but... The dude's so frustrating. You know he's a good artist because he's so fucking frustrating. Like he gets people to talk about it a lot, right? Like if the original game looked really good though, like I'm just picturing like I guess the crowd you're going for is people who okay, it has to remembers that I pressed the button even though I wasn't able to physically press the button. I think that's what we're doing here. Yeah, but it must be going for like people who didn't play the game 17 years ago, which is a completely reasonable audience to try to go after, but oh, right, because it can get fucked up by... Okay, I see. The idea that it remembers your button press, despite having no visual feedback, is extremely clever, I think. I need to make sure I don't press it immediately. I have to like pause a second. Okay. Then I also have to be ready to hit the thing. Yeah. Oh, god damn it, Shadow Me. Stop it. Motherfucker! Okay. Run over here. Wait. Press the button. I guess Tim does respond when you press the B button. Just recognize that you pressed a button. Oh. Hold on. My brain doesn't work as easily with the recording shenanigan as the other time travel stuff. Okay. Beat the boyfriend. Same field, but now he is affected by the shadow. I mean, this level is basically the inverse of the one we just did. Means that I can keep damaging his shadow, I think is the idea, right? Time limited, so what does him being a shadow change about this? I don't know that I remember. The Goombas are here for some reason. The Goombas have shadows also? Oh, okay. I think I know what it is. I think it's that my shadow self can drop... Because he's purple, shadows still damage him. It's kind of like the opposite of the one I just did. Gotcha. It's clever. Come on, dude. Over here. Ugh. I think this boss actually looks like his ex's new boyfriend. Like, I want desperately to be the bit about, am I the bad guy, to be the result of Jonathan Blow being vulnerable about a relationship he had, but it honestly wouldn't surprise me if, like, he's just imagining this happening, or he saw it in a movie or something and is presenting about a different guy named Tim. It's not about him personally. Okay. It's tricky. That might be too long. Let's see. I think the shadow only lasts some number of seconds. Let's see. Yeah, that was way too long. Okay. Let's try 5 seconds, maybe. 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5. Let's just do 5, a little bit under 5, in case that's exactly the time that it causes it to despawn. Shit, I'm gonna have to do 3 seconds. Oh, I can hear it when it despawns. Okay. Whoops. Bring him back to life there. And 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. There we go. Got it. Fragile Companion. Great. Good name for the level. It will get destroyed when it opens one of those doors. So the bit is I need my shadow clone to open one of the doors so that I can open the other door. That's what we're saying here. But the problem is that when I rewind, I won't reclaim my key. Fragile Companion indeed. Okay. That's a really good one too. You need to not break your fragile key, but you need to send your shadow on a physics trajectory. I'm lost. How are you? Did Blow do all the art for the original game? I think the art looks great. Oh, I see. Okay. Where are you going, Tim? In a perfect world, the ring would be a symbol of happiness. It's a sign of ceaseless devotion. Even if you'll never find the princess, you'll always be trying. Still wear the ring. Okay. Yeah, man. Sounds like it's your ex-wife. The pit? Why? I don't remember this one at all. Time slow effect so long as it's in the range of the ring. And I have to go physically pick it back up. Okay. And repeat it there and back again, which is cute. Same thing to phase them, right? That's cute. I think he's very clever to reuse these stages. Could have made it there if I'd just gone for it. Another big, crazy cloud here. I see. So the idea is that the ring will move if the platform it's on gets destroyed. It's not quite what they want from me either. And we'll do it from above, perhaps. Not good enough, and maybe that's close to the right idea. If I can get close to the... yeah, it seems almost right. Close to the center of the ring. It'll slow me down a bunch. No, I think I was actually better the further right it was. I was like really close to it being right on the first try. Seems real close. There we go, first try. Okay. So flower is supposed to be placement guide. Is it better if you put it right on there? I thought it was just there to help guide relative where I put my ring previously. Oops. Need to hit him on the apex, I think. As important that I be as high as possible. Fell down too much. Try to use the rewind more to time it just right. Seems wrong. So I must need to be able to get 2 of them here. Okay, yeah, that's it. I think he's got a kind of a problem here in that the extra height you get from a second bounce isn't really substantial, so it can feel like you're just slightly executing wrong there when you're actually quite wrong. There we go, first try. Lock that one in really quick. And a green puzzle piece over there. Key is up there. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. Same basic idea, just bounce twice. No, I don't think it's that simple. I think that's enough either. Get a third bounce, but who cares, right? It's too high now, I think, is the problem. Oh, that's good enough. Okay. Try not to lose the key. Not sure if he adequately teaches you. Maybe this is wrong, but I was under the impression that the rule was that multiple bounces got you more height, but I think what the actual rule is that I probably need him over here so I can put the ring right on top of that. I think it's just the further you fall when you bounce, the bigger jump. So if you bounce multiple times, you're necessarily higher, so you fall further, right? Maybe that's enough after all. But it will let me out, I guess is the question. No, it won't. Okay. So I do need to get the Goomba over there. So most of the time, bouncing twice, if that's how you understand the physics to work, will serve you. But here you have to know that jumping from the higher platform is what causes you to bounce higher. And I don't think he's done a puzzle that makes sure that the player understands that that distinction exists, you know? And I have to babysit the ring here. Ooh, give that Goomba a haircut. Fuck. There we go. I think that's what I'm supposed to do. He knew exactly what I was gonna fuck up there, though. I'd be like, oh, I guess I can make it. Oh, right, I have to come back the other way. Oops. I like that he times this to be mildly forgiving, too, which is clever. You don't have to hit that precisely correctly. Impassable foliage. I've seen this room too. Might already be too late. Any amount of rewinding gonna fuck me on this one? I'm not sure, actually. No, because one of them isn't green. But I have to use the slow time thing at the start. Okay, yeah. To make sure the platform can get out. Again, baiting a specific mistake. I love games that the developer knows what you're going to do wrong. I think that's actually a very difficult skill to develop. It requires confidence in your level design, I think. Yeah, exactly. So you're talking about that when playing RTS games. A lot of the times they feel like amateur Kaizo levels, and I really want to append the amateur because some of the Kaizo type games are some of the best games I've ever played. Like, it's sort of like, you know, you have to know how to paint well in order to paint badly on purpose. That's super true. There's more to it than just timing the ring placement here. Oh, I think what he's baiting you to do is to think that you're timing the ring. What you're actually trying to do is create a schedule of piranhas that they'll always be able to walk through successfully. But each one slightly affects the other one, so you kind of have to be careful. Original Kaizo Mario hack is great. I just have to like do this on vibes, I think, but we just had to hit it until one of them goes through smoothly. Yeah. Second one went through, calculated, got it for free. So let's adjust this one from as far away as possible so as not to affect the middle one if possible. Oh, nope, I slightly affect the middle one. Fuck. I just barely affect the middle one too. It's close enough, I guess. Hey, calculated. Okay. Yeah, I bet you can manually do each one so that you get one Goomba out at a time, but I'm guessing you need a minimum of 2 to be able to bounce up here. Yeah, okay. Cute. Good shit. Good shit. Dick move to put a little rabbit there. Oh, sure. Reserve the rings. I can't reclaim it from anywhere. It's more important to use it when I'm having to go against the flow. I can get ahead of it faster, but it's faster than I am is part of the problem. Now I have to go out the other way. I knew what I was gonna do wrong once again. I need to have the ring on the way back. Oh, I bet it involves the elevator. Okay, so can I just get through here with the ring? Probably. I thought those were faster. They put the ring on the elevator and then move it back down. Like, the elevator is so weird to be there. It's got to serve some kind of puzzle purpose here. Okay. So I think the idea is that we put it here, and we're gonna send it back down. I probably wanted to come all the way to the top first. Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that one. Timing is a bit janky to get right. Unless if he, like, laid out the exact length of this corridor to be perfect. And the last one I should just be able to wait out, I think. Cute. I can grab it from below. Cute. Yeah, he managed to do that without that section seeming tortured. You could have really had to like put a lot of weird kinks in there to get that one to work. This is familiar to me, which is probably another bad sign. This one and the one where you have to have the Goomba bounce off your head. Just when I think of Braid, those two puzzles are... I don't remember at all what the solution is to this. I just recognize this room, which is, probably means I'm going to be stuck here for a minute. So let me see. I'm better at video games than I was 17 years ago, so maybe there's a chance. Okay, so these platforms do two things. Well, they do one thing, right? Are they themselves... They're not immune to time travel, but they confer immunity to time travel to whatever rests upon them. Does it also apply to the ring? When I say whatever rests upon them, I think just me and only temporarily, right? So let me remind myself what all is going on here. So we've got... Moves that guy. Drops a ladder. What the fuck am I trying to do here, though? I think I'm trying to climb that ladder as it falls. Which is why it bounces for a second. Okay. So... I can put the ring here. The ring just globally? No. It gets picked up when I rewind. Okay. So, like, that can be going slow, so the other platform goes fast, I think. At least goes fast enough to scoot under it. That seems promising. But I think I want... I don't think I want the ladder to be down already when that gets over there, because I think the point is I'm going to put the ring on that platform so that while the ladder falls, it'll fall slowly. Okay, I think I get the idea. So this isn't me remembering the puzzle, this is just, I've played enough puzzle games now that I'm better at noticing, like, why is this here, right? Instead of just trying things fruitlessly forever, which is how I used to do games like this. Okay, so put that there. Rewind. I've gotten better at working backwards as well. I'm still not great at it. Like, I'm really struggling at that Can of Wormholes puzzle game that's on Subblock right now. Really hard. That borderline hard requires that you be good at working backwards. Okay, so this goes here, probably as far to the left as possible. And I guess they made those time travel immunity platforms because otherwise I won't be able to get over there in time, is the idea. Is that the right basic idea? Once I have the ring over there, it can stay there, right? I want to move these platforms back near each other again so I can get across. That's probably the bit. Okay. I want them to travel too far back because they have to be out of sync with each other so I can get over there in time to do this. Don't think I can make it from here. I think if I start from the bottom, it's already too late. I can jump here, but I have to already be on that platform. Maybe it's, instead of doing what I'm doing now, I want the ring to be on this platform so I have time to get over there. I bet that's it, instead of putting it on this guy. Okay. That'll give me time. Okay. I still don't know what I'm doing to get the puzzle piece on the top right, but... Still needs to go fast enough that I can get up there, hit the button. Give myself a little bit of time here. And be able to still drop down and jump on the platform there. No, I did things a little bit too fast there. My own time travel immunity might need to be part of it. I think that's probably an element that I'm just straight up forgetting about here. Not over there. So I was saying about being better at video games. What does my own immunity to time travel do, essentially? I think what it can do... Let me go back to my original strategy here. So that's putting the ring on... Shit, I don't want this to happen. Actually, this is undesirable. The ring on that platform. And then use the time travel immunity to get floating above to where the platform is going to be eventually. If I didn't just get it right away. I feel like he underutilizes the "you're immune to time travel" effect. I seem to remember it being in the game a lot, but this specific kind of platform that makes you immune to time travel, I feel like it only happens once in the immunity to time travel world. He much more frequently does the key or the lock or the Goomba is immune. So that's maybe why I remember struggling with this one. Okay. So if we imagine that I can rewind myself to here, because I'm immune to time travel. that what we're doing? I'm immune to time travel means that this thing won't remember that I did it, so... Just despawns the ring. Okay. What the fuck am I doing then? I believe the bit is... Let's try to walk backwards, so... Let's rewind this some more... I think the whole idea is that the ring has to be here, and I have to be on this platform as the ladder falls so that I can catch it and climb up it while it's dropping. If I start from the bottom, that's the intentional mistake that he's trying to bait, because I don't have enough time to get up there as it bounces, but I do as it's falling. So how can I arrange for me to be on this platform? I guess I could put the ring near where the switch is, but... There's just a lot of time that needs to pass between pulling the switch, moving backwards, going down the lever. Let me try putting it near the switch, although this platform's here for a reason, so I don't think that's the answer. I think it does have to be, like, up here. You remember the shadow boost for the right reasons. This is when you remember the wrong reasons. It's pretty hard. Let me just look at the timing really quick to make sure that it's not going to be a specific dexterity shenanigan, right? So if we hit it here and we run... If the platform was where I needed it to be, then I would just barely make it, and I think I could climb up there. So maybe it is just really precise dexterity? You never want that to be the case, right? Fear is that I just have to set it going back at exactly the right time, you know? Can rewind it at least. Oh, okay. This is probably part of the answer here. I don't want it going all the way back, though. But now the ring is fucked up. Okay, hold on. So what we want... I want to be in a situation where it's already on track so I can hit it right on time. Probably even more aggressive than that. Yeah, that's spiritually I'm in the right direction, I think, here. There's a place I can rewind it to that's like way too far to the right though, that then makes it impossible. Yeah, I don't know if I like this one. Oh shit. Fuck. Well, I had it, but then I didn't execute. Balls. The key to this puzzle is that you stand on the tall thing while you're immune to time travel, and then do some shenanigans to, like, very precisely get it to go where you need it to go. Fuck. and now it's committed to going backwards. Yeah, it's like you have to stop rewinding at exactly the right second so that it's going in the direction you want it to go. Because if you fuck this up, I guess I can keep rewinding to get it back to somewhere that's helpful. I need to go back to before I fucked it up, right? As long as I had it a second ago. I need to figure out where is the point of no return where it's going to keep going right when I don't want it to go right. Oh, God damn it. Maybe do it like right when it's below the ladder. Perhaps that's good enough to please his blowship. God damn it. It's like right when it's below the ladder. It's like when the platform is like a pixel to the left of this is when you want to stop it. And it's like there's a little bit of tolerance for it when you're jumping over there, but it could be better. I need to have the time travel immunity here to successfully get it. Fuck. God damn it. That's so annoying. And then if you rewind too much, you have to go start it over, right? God fucking damn it. It's so frustrating. I don't think any other puzzle in Braid is such a gulf between, okay, I get the puzzle, and now I just have to execute. I think it's because this specific, like the whole point of Braid is that you can rewind when you make a mistake here. So this specific puzzle doesn't let you trivially rewind. Unlike everything else in the game, you have to go much further back, right? Video essay on OSRS was fantastic. Contextually, I feelings that and grind. Oh, thanks very much, Clutch. You appreciate that. Too far. Got the timing wrong again. Jesus. Okay. How the fuck do I get to this one? It's probably the thing I just solved of rewinding up the ladder to get to the one on the right. It's not the intended solution. What's the intended solution supposed to be? Here we like stand here. That's how I get up there. I still have a time slow problem. Okay. So I need to do this to get them out of phase with each other. And I have the time immunity. Use the ladder to climb on the ladder after it falls. Get to the left platform and rewind time to before the ladder falls. You're meant to use the ladder to climb on the ladder after it falls. Get on the left platform. So you want to have the time stop platform on the left side because you can stand there safely. Or do you want to like have like a foot on the time stop platform so that you can rewind to it and just stay on top of the platform? Okay. Weird. I bet I've done it the wrong way every time because there's no such thing as free will. In another castle. Yep. Jumping up ladders for me. Use this to reclaim the ring, is that what we're doing here? Okay. Yes, I can use it to reclaim the ring. So I think what it's going to have to be is I'm going to have to slow the ring and then rewind to where I am right now. So it'll stop me. Oh, but that despawns the ring. It might be a matter of doing the whole thing. So it's going here, placing the ring, letting it sit for a bit. Probably more than enough time. And then using it to climb up here. I guess seeing the ring despawn at the bottom is my clue that it's about to be time and be ready to go. That's kind of clever, actually. So you don't over-rewind, essentially. It's very clever. Okay. And then they're going to fall together, which is quite brilliant. Big fan. Really good. Cool looking castle. You sure she exists? Doing there, Tim? What you up to, buddy? Still need one more ladder there. I actually don't remember if the one's going to go back outside, but if it does, that's clever. Given that you start with World 2 and then have to go back. Maybe that's for something else. Oh, is that the problem? Oh, from moving it earlier. Okay, thanks. Thanks. Most customers sit back, feeling the warmth of the sun. An intense light that embraces the world, a light that reveals the secrets long kept from us. Final palace where we can exist in peace. Yeah, I think that there was such little text in this game that I was like, yeah, whatever, man. If you want to be weird about it, and go for it. Everything is constantly rewinding. Okay. Rewinding since time forward now. So what's the bit here supposed to be? Can I like interrupt their rewind? Okay, and that does something. I see. I'm moving it into that. It's cute. Similar screen. Got the little vents to give me a visual cue as to where they're gonna pop up, I guess. You don't actually ever have to use this until now. There's a couple other locations where you can technically do the bounce on the same Goomba thing, but it wasn't required for progress. That must be why I remembered it. Pretty doable, I think. I just gotta line it up better. I need a second one. This one seems like it's almost good enough, but not quite. Braid, I said the thing. This level is brilliant, I think. I've got you. He's rescuing her from me. Oof. Yeah, come down here and he's trying to get her attention. And it looks like she's helping you, but in reality, she's trying to trap you. It's really, really good. I love that you like, oh, why is it cutting it so close? Makes a lot more sense in retrospect. You keep replaying it over and over. I think this is the closest he comes to being vulnerable, assuming we're talking about himself, right? Gotta let her go, man. You're the piranha plant of timing there, and she tries to drop it on my head. And you have the time travel immunity here. Your only choice is to rewind. Yeah, I love that now you can actually hear the music too. This is good as shit. It's super, super smart. Very high ludonarrative synergy. Be a fucking creep, Tim. Being a creep. You pull the switches to try to trap her too. You sure she exists? God damn it. We're so close, Jonathan Blow. Help! I've got you. He at least has the good sense to not like linger on this and do like a "did you get it?" Like this sequence is a perfect length. In The Witness, it reminds me of that ending cutscene where it just keeps belaboring the point about the "do you see? I made you think these patterns matter even though they're totally arbitrary." It's like, yeah, fucking man, I did. I got it. Throngs of Manhattan. These other books only have text under certain circumstances or something. Scrutinize the fall of an apple. All right, man. It's time to stop. You had a good thing going. Don't ruin it. He kneeled behind a bunker in the desert. Man, this shit is like so much less good than the other thing. It's like, it's shockingly less good than the other thing. It's like, Jonathan Blow, just shut up. You just did an art. If that was your objective, is you wanted to do an art, just shut your fucking mouth. You did it. It was good. End it. Like, don't do this now. It's like, what if it was also about this other thing? No, it's not. Oh, I'm gonna Google that phrase. Oh, wow. How might he break free of her grasp? He considered violence. There's a way for me to like climb up this thing, basically. It's like he was mad that what he made was too easily interpretable. We put some extra shit in there that isn't really resonant with the rest of it. And if he's doing like a, you know, as someone whose wife actually works on nuclear weapons, if he's doing like a, you know what, two things that are really similar, the mystery of science and the mystery of a woman. Shut up, dude. God damn. Yeah, maybe there's a thing where you're supposed to be able to climb up that. I don't remember. It's dumb, though. Possibly he's more confused than ever. A castle? It's all the levels from the game. Is this also a moving cloud, technically? All right. Braid. It's a good game. It's really good. Level design's really good. 99% of the puzzles are amazing. There's that one ring puzzle that I kind of don't like, but maybe it's because I've been doing it wrong, or I did it wrong 17 years ago and I did it wrong again. And the only reason I don't like that puzzle very much is because I think it undercuts the idea that, hey, if you make a mistake, you can just go back to where you were seconds earlier. I still insist that there's a version of The Witness where Jonathan Blow earns my trust and I am ready to go on his wild ride, right? He wants to show me weird video clips. He wants to show me, play a bunch of audio logs for me. Go for it, man. I'm here for it. And I've played plenty of weird-ass games that do shit like that, and I am, like, enthralled. I don't think he is interested in earning the player's trust. I think he feels entitled to the player's trust. That would be my, I think, as I've been thinking about it throughout this stream. Obviously, everyone else has chipped in reasons why they think he's frustrating. I agree with all of those. But I think it's that feeling that he is entitled to you to trust him already because he knows he's a genius. And I think even the biggest geniuses in the world, some of the greatest, most impressive artists of all time, still feel like they need to take steps to get you to follow them wherever they're going, right? They don't have that, there's not that sense of entitlement. And maybe that's what pretentiousness is. It isn't that what you're doing is deep or requires thought or whatever. It's that you think that other people should meet you halfway without you making any kind of effort to get you there with them. That's the thing that bugs me about him, right? I even think there's a smart way to do this nuclear bomb thing if you really, really wanted to weave it in more smoothly throughout. But the what if Tim was the bad guy the whole time? What if he was the asshole and the monster was the new boyfriend that the girlfriend's escaping from? It's great. It's fine. It's good. It's presented smartly. You don't really see it coming. It feels like a nice surprise when the music reverses and it's playing normally, right? Ugh. Great game, great puzzles, great level designer. I'm excited to play his 400-hour fucking Sokoban game. I'm sure I'm going to be. To be fair to him though, let's be fair. Like, I'm bitching about him here, but like he is not the Lingo developers. Lingo, I think, is a really smart epiphany puzzle game, but it's frequently fucking infuriating. Like, it's so irritating at times that it's like, why are you even making this game? You have no concern at all for me as the player. You have no concern for what is reasonable for me to expect or not expect, or doing reasonable twists on it, right? Like, Jonathan Blow, whatever his gifts are, whatever his faults are, he understands that part really well. And I think that even the weird shit in The Witness is still structured in such a way that there's that sort of give and take, there's that wink and a nod, there's that lots of opportunities for aha moments, lots of chances for him to prank you, and prank you mostly in a loving way. I think there's a couple pranks in The Witness that are a little bit too much, right? That are kind of him saying, if you didn't figure this out, you're stupid. But I think he was wise to do like the environment puzzles in that game, making them be something that's optional for completion for the most part, right? Thing that you're inevitably going to run into at some point, but that's something that you don't need to understand to play it. For the point that he's trying to make. If I make myself meet him halfway, I don't even have to, he doesn't even want you to meet him halfway, especially The Witness. He wants you to go like all the way over to his side and really just lean in, like completely surrender without any kind of effort to do trust building beforehand. I get what he's doing, and I like what he's doing in principle, but come on, man. That would be my summary. Like, Jonathan Blow, I love you, but fucking come on, dude. Just have an ounce of self-doubt in your body, right? Let the self-doubt flow through your work. Use it as a source of inspiration. Make the self-doubt, make that the art. That's what vulnerability is, right? It's like, maybe I'm not so great. Yeah, Outer Wilds is deep. The devs feel super relatable. They never remotely talk down to the player. Yeah, I played so many games that are wanting you to surrender to what they're doing, and they don't really. I don't even think you have to do that much work to get the player on board. I'm making it sound like you meet me halfway, meet me, 3/4 of the way or something. Usually it's just a tone thing. It's just a presentation thing. It's not like we'll make a really easy tutorial that doesn't take any risks. It's like, I'm not asking you for that. Because Outer Wilds doesn't do that, right? Outer Wilds tutorial is one of the riskiest things in gaming because they really want their reload mechanic, the rewind mechanic, to be diegetic. So they are willing to let you completely miss a bunch of really fucking important things in like the first 2 hours, the most crucial point for the game to hook you. They take this gigantic creative risk that you're gonna not know what's going on, right? That you're not gonna be paying attention when the supernova happens the first time, and you're just gonna be completely at a loss. Great creative risk, got me on board with it. But they didn't have to work very hard to get me to trust them, you know what I mean? And it's like Jonathan Blow refuses to do even that little amount of work. That's what is infuriating. Thanks for watching, Braid, though. Thanks, Kaimon, for putting this on the voting spreadsheet a long time ago. I know it can be frustrating to try to vote up games that I've already played. I promise there aren't too many left over. I think pretty much any game that I played before starting streaming, we've now streamed. There's maybe like a couple dozen left that I know a little bit about. But Braid's still good. It holds up a lot. You can even see the way Braid inspired other game developers, especially indie devs that came out afterward, with his sort of focus on, exploring the design space, doing bottom-up design, right? Using the same level. I'm sure there are other games that I'm not remembering that came out way before Braid. It's 2008, so there's probably plenty of levels that do this, I call it the Baba Is You thing now, because I associate it with most with Baba Is You, where you give the player literally the exact same stage, but like one element is different, and the stage is completely different as a result. If he didn't invent it, he certainly popularized it, and he made a lot of other people who were new to game design at the time realize, oh, that's a thing I can do, right? And now it's super common, and it's a really, really clever concept. Braid is the beginning of rad indie games getting proper recognition. It's like, yeah, you can be like one guy, and you can make a really good game, and that's okay. You don't have to be a AAA developer, even in 2008. So I want to give the guy his snaps, but I feel like I can't give him his snaps without also shaking my fist at him and saying, Jonathan Blow, you motherfucker, cut the goddamn bomb shit. It's not good. Just go to credits after you rewind the thing. Have the decency, have the integrity to realize that you did a good thing, and like just let the player sit with the good thing, right? No more text. Just as soon as the princess gets away with the new boyfriend, we pop out in this room and it just says Braid, Fuck, man. Fucking goddamn it.